Some beginners get clients within 7 days of opening HighLevel. Others spend weeks clicking around, then quit. The difference isn't talent or luck or skill. It's knowing what to ignore and starting with the right 5 things. If you're thinking about signing up for HighLevel and you want to see what the learning curve actually looks like before you commit, this video is for you. I'm not going to walk you through every button and menu. Instead, I'm going to show you the 5 things you should actually focus on in your first few weeks. I'll show you how long each one takes, what it looks like inside the platform, and what you can safely ignore until you have clients paying you. I've been using HighLevel every day for over 6 years now. I've built 3 different 7-figure agencies on it, and I've watched thousands of beginners go through this, some successfully, some not. Here's what separates them. Let me be honest with you up front. HighLevel has a learning curve. It's not the hardest software that you're ever going to use, but it's not a simple single-purpose tool either because it does a lot. CRM and funnels and email, SMS, scheduling, courses, communities, automations, websites, reputation management, and when you first log in, it can feel like a lot. Here's the good news though. You don't need to learn all of it. Not today, not this week, maybe never. Seriously, even though this runs $1 million business for me, there's still stuff in there that I don't use. Don't care about. There's probably some stuff in there I don't even know about. Most beginners make the mistake of trying to understand every feature before they do anything. They watch 38 tutorials, they take notes, they map out the perfect system, and 3 weeks later, they've built nothing. That's not a learning curve problem. That's a priority problem. The real learning curve, the part that actually matters, is about 5 core things. And most people can get functional with those in a single weekend if they're focused. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to click first, what to build second, and what not to touch, even if this is your first login ever. And here's the simplest way I can explain it. Think of it like this. There's currently a river between where you are right now and having a system in place that gets clients and gets results. These 5 stones are the path across. Everything else, though, are just distractions that are going to pull you underwater. So let me show you what those 5 things are. Thing number 1, the CRM, where your leads live. This is the foundation. Every lead, every client, every person who interacts with your business or with your clients' businesses if you're running an agency, well, it all lives here. When you first open HighLevel, this is where you're going to spend most of your time. Adding contacts, organizing them, understanding how the system tracks everything. It's not complicated, and if you've ever used a spreadsheet to track leads, this is that, but smarter, because it automatically logs emails and texts and calls and form submissions, everything in one place. So how long does this take to learn? Well, maybe an hour or 2 to feel comfortable and then a week of use to feel fluent. But here's the key thing to understand here. Every other feature in HighLevel connects back to this. Automations trigger based on contacts. Emails send to contacts. Pipelines track contacts. So you want to get comfortable here first. The biggest mistake beginners make though is thinking that the CRM is just storage. It's not. This is the brain of everything else you build. Then once you've got your contacts in place, here's what makes them actually worth something. Thing number 2, workflows, your automated follow-up. This is where HighLevel starts to feel powerful. Now, as complicated as it might sound, a workflow is really just an automated sequence of events. For example, someone fills out a form and the system automatically sends them a text, then an email, then a reminder. That's a workflow. And unlike doing these things manually, well, with a workflow in place, you build it once and it runs forever. When I first started using HighLevel, this was the feature that made me cancel 8 other subscriptions. Before this, I had a CRM, an email platform, an SMS tool, calendars, funnels, all kinds of other stuff, and Zapier, duct tape, and holding it all together. 8 different charges on my credit card every month, 8 different logins, and every week something would break, and I'd lose leads without even knowing it. Now though, there's just one platform with everything built inside it, so I can just build it once and it just runs. No Zapier, no hoping and praying things don't break in the middle of the night. So how long does this take? Well, let's say 2 to 4 hours to build your first workflow if it's complicated. Then maybe a few weeks to get comfortable building more complex ones. On the other hand, you can just copy and paste over proven and profitable workflows that are already working. So I'll tell you more about that later. Here's what matters most though. Start simple. 1 trigger, 1 sequence, a few actions. Do not try to build some 47-step automation on day 1. Just keep it simple. A lead comes in, they get a text, they get an email, they get a reminder to book a call. That's more than enough to get started. So now that that's done, next you need somewhere to send people, which brings us to thing number 3, funnels and landing pages. If you've ever used ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or any landing page builder at all, this is going to feel familiar. It's drag and drop, so all you have to do is pick a template or start from scratch, add your text, add your images, connect it to a form, and publish. These landing pages live inside HighLevel, which means when someone fills out the form, they automatically become a contact in your CRM, which can automatically trigger a workflow. Again, everything's connected. No Zapier, no Make, none of that required. So how long does this take? Well, an hour or 2 to build your first page, faster if you start with a template. The key thing here, like most of the things that we're talking about, is an understanding that done is better than perfect. Your first funnel may not be beautiful. That's fine. You can make it pretty later. Right now, you need something that captures leads and triggers your follow-ups. That's it. Next, let's talk about getting people on a call with thing number 4, calendar and booking. This replaces Calendly, Acuity, endless emails back and forth trying to find a time that works, or whatever other schedule tool you're currently using. All you need to do here is set your availability, create a booking link, and then you can embed it in your funnel or send it directly to your leads. Then when someone books, it shows up in your calendar. They also get a confirmation. And if you set it up, they automatically enter a workflow that sends reminders before the call. I've got something built I call a no-show prevention workflow that's increased our show-up rates by double digits, and I'm happy to give that to you as well. So how long to get this set up? 30 minutes to an hour if you build it from scratch? Maybe a few minutes tops if you just copy and paste over this workflow. This is one of the simpler features. Here's what makes the difference though. You want to connect your calendar to a workflow. I mean, the calendar alone is fine, but just a calendar. It's not really that special. It's the calendar plus the automated reminders before the call that actually gets people to show up. Okay, last one. And this is simpler than it sounds, so stick with me. Thing number 5, pipelines. Visual sales tracking. Again, sounds fancy, but a pipeline is really just a visual way to track where each lead is in your sales process. How it works is you create stages, maybe new lead, contacted, appointment booked, proposal sent, closed won, or closed lost, and then you drag contacts between them as they progress. Or you install an automation that automatically moves them forward or back depending on the actions that they take. For example, if someone books a call, you can have them automatically move from new lead to appointment booked. It's not magic, it's just automation and organization. But it's the kind of organization that keeps you from losing track of people. So how long does this take to set up? Well, 20 minutes tops to set up your first pipeline. I mean, the structure itself takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna end up spending most of your time deciding what the stages should be. Again, the key thing here is to not overcomplicate this. I've seen beginners create 17-stage pipelines before they have a single client. You don't need that. Start with 5 or 6 stages. You can always add more later. As an example though, here's what one of mine looks like. Just 8 stages for a business doing a couple $1 million a year. So that's the path, the 5 stones. Now let's talk about everything else, because here's the part that nobody tells you. Most of HighLevel is optional when you're starting out. Those 5 things I just showed you, that's the core. That's what gets you from blank dashboard to system that captures leads and follows up automatically. Everything else can wait. Remember this? Every one of these features will look exciting. Every one of them is going to tempt you to click. None of them will get you paid in your first month. Let me be even more specific here though. Here's what I would actively ignore in your first 30 days. First, courses and memberships. HighLevel has a full course platform built right in. It's good, but you don't need it until you have something to teach and people to teach it to. Next, communities. Same thing. It's there when you need it, but you don't need it yet. Then, reputation management. This is for managing Google reviews. Important eventually, not important on day one, unless getting clients Google reviews is going to be the primary service you're offering. After that, social planner. You can schedule social posts from inside HighLevel. Cool feature, not a priority when you're trying to get your first clients. Reaching out to clients directly is far more important in the early days than posting content and hoping someone watches it. Then, advanced reporting. The dashboards and analytics are powerful. They're also completely irrelevant until you have data worth analyzing. Then, anything with AI in the name. For now, HighLevel has added a lot of AI features. Conversation AI, voice AI, content AI. They're really impressive. They're also slightly more advanced, so you'll get there, but not in week 1. Then, custom CSS, API integrations, developer stuff. If you don't know what these are, you definitely don't need them yet, and you may not ever need them. Here's the rule. If it doesn't directly help you capture a lead, follow up with them, or book a conversation, it's a distraction, and you have permission to ignore it. So, what does your first week actually look like? Well, here's what I would do if I was starting from scratch today. Day 1, log in, click around, get familiar with the layout. Don't try to build anything yet, just understand where things are. Look at the CRM, look at the workflow builder, look at the funnel builder, 30 minutes of just exploring. Day 2, set up your calendar. Add your availability, create a booking link. This is quick and gives you an early win. Day 3, build or copy and paste your first funnel. 1 page, 1 form, keep it simple. Have a headline, a few bullets, a form, a button, then connect the form to your CRM. Day 4, build or copy and paste your first workflow. Someone fills out a form, they get a text, they get an email, they get a reminder. That's it. I'll show you in just a minute how to get access to my personal speed to lead workflow that takes care of all of this. Day 5, test everything. Fill out your own form, make sure the text and emails actually send, make sure the calendar booking works, fix anything that's broken. Days 6 and 7, refine, rewrite the emails, adjust the timing, make the funnel look a little bit better, but don't overthink this. You're not trying to make it perfect, you're trying to make it functional. By the end of week 1, you should have a landing page that captures leads, an automated follow-up sequence, and a way for people to book calls with you. Now, that's not a complete HighLevel setup, but it's a setup that can get you clients. Everything else is just optimization. If you do nothing else this week but that, you're already ahead of 99% of beginners who sign up for HighLevel. But here's where most people mess it up. I've watched thousands of people go through this process, and the ones who struggle usually make one of these mistakes. Mistake number one, trying to learn everything all at once. Now, I already said this, but it's worth repeating. You do not need to master the entire platform. You need to master the 5 things that get you clients. Everything else is just extra credit. Mistake number two, building without an offer. HighLevel is a tool, it's not a business. Before you build anything, you need to know who you're selling to and what you're going to sell them. Some good places to start if you're new to this are web design, as there's a ton of pre-built templates that you can just copy and paste and customize, as well as reputation management, which is where you help local businesses get more Google reviews. Mistake number three, perfecting before launching. Your first funnel might be ugly. Your first workflow may have a bug. That's fine. Ship it, test it, fix it later. The ones who win aren't the ones with perfect systems. They're the ones who launched imperfect systems and then improved them over time. Mistake number four, hiding in the dashboard. Setting up your CRM is not the same thing as getting clients. You can spend 4 hours organizing tags and pipeline stages, and you can feel pretty productive, but that's not the work that gets you paid. So 2 hours of setup, then 2 hours of outreach. This is non-negotiable. Do this and you're gonna make more money and make it faster than everyone else who's spending all day tweaking button colors and adjusting page design. Mistake number five, going alone. HighLevel has a lot of features. Piecing together different tutorials from different sources is just gonna leave you with a Frankenstein system that doesn't quite work. So find one system, one path, and then follow it all the way through. One more thing worth mentioning. Not everyone learns HighLevel at the same speed. But the people who pick it up the fastest usually have a few things in common. First, they've often used some kind of other software before. If you've designed anything in Canva, you built a landing page in ClickFunnels, or you've ever set up an email sequence in MailChimp, the concepts are going to feel familiar. The buttons are in different places, but the logic is the same. Next, they're comfortable with things being good enough. Perfectionists struggle because there's always one more thing to tweak. The people who move fast are the ones who can say, this is good enough to test, and then actually hit publish. Third, they have a reason to learn. If you're just exploring HighLevel because it seems interesting, you'll probably quit. On the other hand, if you have a big enough goal, a big enough dream, a client waiting, or a business that needs the system, you'll figure it out because you have to. That last one is by far the biggest factor. Motivation beats talent every time. So if HighLevel has been sitting there open in your browser tab for weeks, this is how you finally use it. Use the link in the descriptions to start your free trial. When you sign up, you'll get my complete system loaded into your account. The same funnels and workflows and automations I use to run my entire business. Nothing to build from scratch, just import, customize, and launch. Links below. And if you want to see what this looks like inside a real business, here's my actual HighLevel setup. I'll see you in there.